Kirsten McMahon is going to join us. Are these your girls out here right now?
These are my girls. They're fantastic.
So this is the women's tennis team playing musical chairs. Do you want to give us any, any play-by-play of who's out there? Who's who just got kicked out? Who just lost?
Savannah. She's a freshman.
That's what happens to a freshman, right?
She's very nice. She'll learn. She'll learn.
She's too nice for musical chairs. You can't be nice in musical chairs.
I would say out there is junior Mira, and she's kind of the quiet one, but probably the most competitive one. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Putting the odds on her?
I'm putting the odds on her.
All right. So let's talk tennis, women's tennis specifically. Welcome to our halftime show. Thanks for joining us. How'd the team do last year?
So last year we struggled with some injuries in the flu. The influenza A that came around.
Yeah.
It came to our team about 3 times.
Wow.
So it just created some disruption in switching doubles teams and moving lineups around. We just weren't able to keep it consistent week in and week out. But we finished number 34 in the country.
Wow, that's
so
great.
even
through all that.
Even through all that, we really managed to still win some big matches. And then we had some really good acquisitions and 3 really talented freshmen who are bringing a lot to our team, and I see playing in our lineup this year. And we beat our first top 25 opponent in the fall, Christopher Newport, and have already moved up to number 29 in the national rankings. So it's been already an exciting start to the year.
Is your odds-on favorite in the final here? Oh. Is that the aggressive one trying to pull the chair away?
Sneha, yes.
Yes.
But I did pick Mira.
The one who won, you picked?
I picked her.
Well, you know your team, don't you?
I do. I know them very well. Maybe too well at times.
So you're already in season?
We've had a couple weekends of practice.
The indoor season, yeah.
Yep. Just a few practices and a few challenge matches, and we will be on the road Friday and have 3 matches going next weekend. So
where will those games be, or those matches be?
We are going to be at Hope College in Kalamazoo.
And those will be indoor?
It'll be indoor, and we're playing Hope, we're playing University of Chicago, and we're playing Kalamazoo.
So you're in your 7th season here at Case Western Reserve University?
My 8th,
your 8th
but
season.
my 7th as a head coach.
7th. So as you go into this 8th season, you play both indoor, you play outdoor. Do you have a handle on what you like better? Is it the traditional game, the outdoor game that you like better, or do tennis players play differently indoor and outdoor?
Yes, you do see that a lot, and we have a pretty diverse group on the team, so there's a lot of girls from down south, so sometimes they like the outdoor matches a little more and have to vary their games a little bit, stand closer to the baseline, hit the ball a little flatter.
Why is that?
The court surface inside is much quicker,
okay.
So you can't play as far back. You don't have as much time, and just the balls are quicker. So if you're standing really far back, you're probably going to have a tough day. You're going to be doing a lot of running and a lot of defending, and that's not ideal.
Typically, what surfaces do you play on at the Division III college level?
Almost always hard court. Almost always a hard court, and the entire fall season is outside, and then everything in the spring is inside, except usually our spring break trip and our conference tournament is always in Florida. So we definitely do a little bit more of being outside, being inside, being outside, a lot of back and forth. So you get used to it.
As you look forward to the spring season, are there some players to watch? Were they the 2 that finished in the finals of the musical chairs? Some names of some of the women on your team that Spartan fans should really pay attention to?
Yeah, sure. So Maddie and Nicole are our captains on the team. They played first doubles for us last season. They have been ranked pretty highly as high number 1 in the region. So they definitely are our leaders on and off the court. They're fantastic. They go above and beyond. And they really set a good example for the rest of the girls because we do have a young team. So their leadership is really important. And then we have some good depth in the sophomore class, particularly Nidhi and Sneha, I think, bring a lot in doubles for us. And Trey and Eliza, I think, bring a lot to value in singles. And then our freshmen are really talented, and I see them probably playing both singles and doubles.
How many women on the tennis team here at Case Western Reserve?
10.
10. And then how many on match day are playing?
So you can play 6 in doubles, and then you can play...
So 3 sets of... Yep.
You play an 8-game pro set of doubles, and you play 3 courts. So you can start 6 players. And then singles, you can keep the same 6 players or change them out. So like this year, I very well could start 8 or 9 players. So yeah, so that's how it goes. The 3 doubles, the 6 singles, and you can play the same players or alternate or rotate or whatever.
When you look forward to the conference season, how do you stack up, do you think, as you look forward to UAA play?
Well, last year we finished number 7, which was a little bit lower than we had been finishing. But the conference tournament is so tough. The top 4 teams are in the top 10 in the country, so it's very competitive for tennis. This year, with a really talented freshman group and just everybody else another year of experience and training, I definitely see us hoping to get in the top 4. So that's the goal.
Now I hear you're taking a spring trip to Los Angeles this year?
We are.
Yeah, and just to let you know, that camera right across there is the one that's shooting you. So if you've got anybody at home that you want to smile to or wave to or see your wonderful face here. But hello.
My husband and my daughter, and they're actually here.
Oh, they're here. They see you live and in person.
They do. But I have a great family support system too. So hi, Mom and Dad. Happy to see you guys.
So Los Angeles, what's that about? Have you been there before with your team? Do you usually go south, or you always go west, or do you vary it?
I try to vary it.
Yeah.
I try to give them some different experiences.
Right. It's all about the experience, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, you want to compete and win, but the experiences,
It is. They might not remember every match they played, but they remember some road trip or when we went to some restaurant or met somebody really bizarre somewhere or drove in a snowstorm or whatever, So I try to vary it. Very much looking forward to California. We have a couple girls from the West Coast, so I know we'll get to see their families that we might not always get to see. And then we get to play 4 top 30 ranked teams. So it's going to be a great trip.
Yeah, it'll test you early. Well, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Good luck this spring and this winter. Good luck in Kalamazoo. Don't get stuck in the snow.
I know.
And if you see Elvis Presley, because I've heard that that's where he lives now, he's really not dead. At least that's what they say. He lives in Kalamazoo. Say hello to him.
Okay,
all right.
I will.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me. Go Spartans.